Hey, all, good morning. It's Nani here. Happy Wednesday. So this is the island of tropical swamps, and it's a real small island and didn't take a lot of energy to open it up. I don't remember exactly how much, but not much to get it all the way open up. The energy is gonna go when you start chopping down all this nettle stuff, or is it thistle or nettle? I don't remember. Um, it's all over. You can see the green there, all over here. And also for digging out of these ponds, that's quite pricey to do that. So that's where the energy adds up. Okay, next. Okay, so far I've used 7K energy, but I have these chests to collect up, and they're kind of laying all over the island. Um, got one back here, I got a couple back there, so I'm gonna take the 7K and see what a difference these things make at the end. So here's the reward. I kind of like this reward. This is a good one for people who do a lot of florin islands and don't have anything to do with their florins, because that's how you charge this with florins. So it'll take either one of these, not all of it, but either 5 emerald, 3 sapphire, or 1 amethyst. And then these are the possible things you can get out of there. I like the possibility of getting purple lures. I think that's great. So lots of good things you can get if you have a ton of extra florins laying around that you're not using. Remember that florins are used for the island of Accord and for the island of Olive Groves, but if you're not doing any of those, or if you have already done them and you're just stacking up your florins, this might be a good one. So you can only do it every 7 days also. So once you do it, you have to wait 7 days for it to allow you to do it again. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, if you're not going to do this island, then you can come back here and get the bronze chest that's right behind the crafting station. And there's also a cache that's got eggs and flour in it. Okay, again, don't hold me to my math. I think it was 30 flour, 15 eggs, and 5 rope total for everything to get enough of these little pies for Dr. What's-His-Name, and 5 rope, I believe. Two of the things that you're going to be needing throughout, you'll need the cranberries first. You can use your eye for that, though I did have them shown on that one map if you look closely at the map. Here's what you're going to need the rope for. The first 5 little ponds are going to take 50 energy to dig them up. Okay, here's the map again. So you can see all the berries. The berries are the red ones, and the nettle thistle stuff is the green bushy thing. And these are 35 each to chop, if I recall. I did this yesterday. I'm pretty sure that was 35 for those. It doesn't take anything to collect the berries. And the yellow circles are the first 5 ponds you're going to need to get to. So if you're using Yoda, these are the ones you want to get to first. And those will take, again, 50 energy to dig in there. Later on, some of these bigger ponds are going to take 70 energy, but these are the first 5. Alright, these horseshoe thing, or these magnets, I think they're magnets. When you give Dr. What's-His-Name a pie, after about 15 minutes, he's going to give you one of those things, and you'll have to just repetitively do that until you have all the ones you need. So you had to do that once, and then now you're doing it 5 times. Here's a look at that. So this is what you need your rope for, and of course I always take way more. I think it was only the 5 needed, because in a minute you're going to have to craft a new rope anyway. Here's the one to craft the rope and chop down the thistle nettle stuff. And this will be the first one, and then you'll get one that requires 7. So once you chop all that green nettly thistle-y stuff, then you give it to the old lady, and she'll craft up your rope for you. And again, these magnet things are coming from Dr. What's his name here by feeding him pies. So here's the one to dig in 7 ponds. These things came out of these chests as we went. Let me get the map back. So you got to dig in 7 of these ponds. Okay, so we're back on my island. You can see these chests that are a little different than our regular silver chest. Down here in the front is a regular chest. This one's a little different. So as you dig in these ponds, you're getting a chest. But on 3 of those ponds, you're going to get these things right here. And they just kind of pop over here when you get one of those dug up. And inside that is where you get that hammer. So here's the, is this a hammer or a ray gun? I'm not really sure what that is, but you need that to get through to the end part. And so here's the quest toward the end, and it's got this thorny bush thing there. And that'll be right here. You can see the thorny bush, so you can't get through there until you dig up the 7 ponds, and in the 7 ponds you will end up with 3 of those chests with the laser beam hammer thing, and that's how you break through this. Okay, once you break through there, then this is what you will need, and you're going to need to be digging in this pond right here, and this will be the end of what you need to craft. Well, I think, because that is actually where I'm at right now, was waiting on my last one of these. That's a magnet. I'm pretty sure that says magnet. Anyway, that's what I'm going to go do right now. Dig in there and see what happens. Okay, so here we are. That's the quest I have right there. Needed 1 more magnet. There's the pond. So Dr. What's his name should be done down here. Let's see what happens. Well, he wants another pie, but I don't have any made. I'm going to just go dig and see. Hopefully he doesn't need any more pies. Alright, yay. A spaceship. Okay, I don't speak. Oh, it looks like you can continue on with the aliens. But that's the end. So it looks like you can continue on, and I have heard people ask about that, so I'm going to look at that real quick, and I think I'm going to go put this on my island real quick, so just a sec. Alright, so here we are. Let me click it and see what happens. Alright, my first wish is 50 energy or 30 feed. This says 1 day 23 hours right here, so it's going to change in 1 day 23 hours. So I don't want either the 50 energy or the cow feed, so I'm going to hold off. For 150 gems you can switch it. I have quite a lot of gems. I'm not going to. You guys saw the list. I'll get the list back up for you. Okay, here's the list. 25 growth elixir, or 10 sand dollars, or a 3-trip contract for the galleon. Somewhere between either 75 or 150 diamonds, a precise butterfly net times 1, energy either 50 or 100, blue lures times 5, purple lures, I can't say lures, purple lures times 3, cow feed times 30, or chicken feed times 30. So any of those things. And I don't think I stated that this never turns into a deco. You can do this every 7 days. So as long as you're putting florins into it, you can recharge it. Alright, I'm going to go see how much energy I pick up off that island and get a final cost for energy. While I was just collecting my chests, I can see that there's a cache back here. If anybody wanted to come this way instead, you could get that cache. Also a bronze chest back here. For the energy it takes to get back, I'm skipping that one. Let me just click on one of these and see how long it takes for those to regrow. For people that wanted to continue on, obviously you can come and dig up in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. Let's see. 1 hour. to come back and chop that down. So I'm going to try and find out what the benefit is of doing this, because that's going to take a lot of rope to dig in these and energy. Looks like the energy has gone down. I'll try and find out and maybe do a follow-up video, but I don't think I'm going to do it right now. Got another cache right here in the back. You can see it there.